Hello, this is Ronnie. Before going through with the charts, I want just to mention that I'll be detailing concerning the offer that I put forward about my services at the end of this clip. So if you're interested, please stay on. After the clip, I'll be talking to you again. Other than that, I wish you have pleasant viewing and have good trading in the coming week. All the best. Okay, here we are looking at silver on the daily scale. The achievement of silver in this past week that it hasn't really broken through this level. It kept at a very tight range here, but I can't say that we have any sign of strength here because it's been so far still very much controlled by the declining line. Sorry, controlled by this line. And also controlled by horizontal, yes, the horizontal overhead resistance here. It is under the 200 moving average on the daily, and the 50 is coming down. And they're all trending down, the 21, the 50, and the 200. And this is in itself not necessarily a sign of strength. Yeah, so overall, the idea that silver could stage a comeback is not completely out of question. If we are treating this the first leg up, that could be still working if this is the end of the second wave. But we need to see a waking up of sorts here. We need to see if this is a 1-2. We need to see silver shooting above this level, going impulsively higher, and definitely rising above 15.4 will do the trick of establishing bullish momentum that could see it shooting high in the third wave. Now obviously this is a critical level to watch, 15.4. Anything that stays in a tight range around here for, let's say, another week or two is bad sign. This is not necessarily a sign of strength. In my opinion, it will call for further decline later on. There is another reading. There are several options, in fact, coming down. If the second wave ended here and we are looking up, then we're going to subdivide it as an A, B, C, X, A, B, and that's going to be a C. Okay, so I'm going to take this as an A, all of that as a B, and that's a C. There is, as you can imagine, another reading. If it is going down, we're going to run with this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be 1. That's going to be A. That's going to be A, B, C, B. A, B, C, not settling above 15.4 or just slightly scratching the top here, and then reversing sharply would create a very bearish situation where this is going to be 1, 2, and very bad third wave break. Alternatively, believe it or not, there is one more reading for the bearish situation here, that the 1 ended here instead of ending here. That will create this as an 8, that's a B, a pop C, and then reverse down break. That's going to be a third wave. So what you should take out of this reading now is that this is definitely very critical level for you to watch, which is not very far. That's 14.6, and you have 15.4 on the other side right here. These two levels are very, very important because breaking above 15.4, settling around here, you're looking at the previous high being attacked almost certainly, yes, and exceeded. That's 16.2, breaking down through 14.6, not in a spike and reverse, but in a break and stay, something like that. Drag your feet and stay around here. You can be almost certain that this is going down. Okay, so keep an eye on the related forex pairs that we discussed in relationship to the precious metals. See what signs you get out of them, and watch the critical levels here. I will jump to the 60 minutes for a minute just to have a look, and that is a potential reading that could work with perhaps a failure here. Failure in the sense that it didn't go above this level. Ideally we should have had this. Yeah, we're going with this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so the end comes here, and that is corrective. Okay, corrective. Next jump above this very, very short term. Yes, on the hourly scale, very short term, that's 1497. Jumping above this could of course mean news, could mean that it's ready to continue higher. Either as a C, yes, don't forget, because that could be 1 and that's 2, wherever it ends here, or it could also be that's an A and that's a B. You remember? And that's going to be a C, and then boom, down. Okay, that's gold. That's the 4-hour scale of gold, and gold is also not showing us any particular critical signal. It is still tied here in a very small range, and option that we could be ending the E leg that could pave the way for a recovery in gold is definitely open. We go down with this being an A, that's a B, that's a C, that could be a D, and it will continue down in this manner. Yeah, not in a terribly impulsive manner like this, but more like in a choppy kind of price action. And going down, take the stops and then reverse. That will be the end of the triangle E leg, and that could send gold quite a bit higher. There are 3 levels that are important in the case of gold. One is obviously the bottom here. We should not see a solid break of this if gold is destined to continue higher. What will happen, in my opinion, if it's going to spike down under this level, it's going to spike down, reverse, and immediately run. It does that, it spikes down, it runs back about 1290, it settles around here, there is good scope, it's going to continue quite a bit higher. Alternatively, it breaks down, doesn't spike and reverse, but it breaks and it stays around here to around 1260. It sort of goes sideways. It doesn't, it doesn't have to necessarily continue with the slump, but it doesn't have the energy to come back. It just marches in place. That's bad. That's bad for the longs. That's bad because it means that if the strength was there to put it back, that would have happened. It's not happening. It's going sideways. The longer it stays around here, that means one thing: it's going to continue down. Okay, let's have a look at another option here, believe it or not, that we go down with this being an A, that's a B, that's a C, that's a D, that's an E leg. Yes, it's possible. I can't say that this is out of question, although this would look more proportional if we have this as a C, D, E like that. But that is not out of question. What will happen is that could turn into an A, that will be a B, and that will be a C. And then coming down, breaking through the floor here, would set this, pay attention, would set this as the first leg, that second, and down it goes big. Okay, again, that will be first leg because you'll have A, B, C, D, E finishing right here. And then you'll have an A, B, C, and it's almost certainly not going to settle and sit above 1310. Because any jump above 1310 and settling around here is a sign of strength. That means it's going down. Okay, that's the way I view it. You have a range of about $40 to pay attention to, and there are 3 markers here. Okay, so you've got the 1310, you got the 1290, and you got the 1265 right at the bottom here. These are critical levels for you to observe, and of course, anytime it breaks down, you want to see exactly what it's doing here, how long it's staying here, and it breaks up outside here. You want to see if this is holding or if this is just a spike and reverse. Okay, so that's my analysis currently concerning gold. And you don't want to do anything with gold long term. Yeah, if you intend to put a position long term, not just trading off the hourly scale, you don't want to do anything without really reviewing carefully all the forex pairs that are related to the price action in the precious metals. It will be a shame just to rely on the chart of gold, solely on the chart of gold. I think you will deprive yourself of quite a lot of insights. Hello, I'm back here, Ronnie, with some details about my servers. If you're interested, then please get onto my website at www.wavemastery.com. That brings you here to the home page, and there is quite a bit of information here. For example, what this website is about, So you got several articles here that you can read, and you will have, if you like, an idea. I present the way I look at things and how I approach the analysis, etc. Subscribe here. Concerning the offer, you would want to look at this. At this page, daily service special offer or weekend service special offer. This is available only to people who have not tried the service before. Yes, because it is 50% off for the first year. This is for people who have already tested or, if you like, have been with my service and then took a break, came back, etc. Use subscription here would put you on the direct you to the right service once you log in, whether you subscribe to the daily service or the weekend service. Resources, there are lots and lots of charts here and the galleries. If you're interested to see how I go about, you can really run through. There are lots of charts here. You can see they date from various periods in the past here, and they're all annotated. I've annotated all of them. You can actually access each one of them and have a good look at. You need to get you see the hand right here. You need to get it to show that, and then you click on it, and then it opens the big page. You can analyze that. You can print it if you like. Yeah, you can get the big version as well. In short, that would give you a very good idea how I go about analyzing many different markets. Here you got copper from 1973, platinum, you got gold, heating oil, light crude. There are really lots of different markets. Soybeans, the grains here, corn. When you go back, that was just gallery number 1. Then you have number 2, number 3. In short, it could be quite fun for people who really like working with charts. Useful links, very standard. I've just got a link here to the data feed that I'm using, eSignal. Next, you can check recommended reading list. Yes, under this tab, it details here several books that I've come across. I read, I enjoyed reading them, I learned from them quite a bit. I read many more books over the years, but these are some of the books. I don't always have time to put in to update my list, but already here you will find quite interesting things. Next, private policy, very standard stuff. Okay, very standard stuff. You can run through that if that's of interest to you. Terms of use, also very standard stuff. I don't collect your data, I don't mess up with your data, I don't sell your data, I do nothing with your data, quite frankly. And here, contact us if you have any question. Don't hesitate. Make sure you give me the right email address so I know I can get back to you. Don't forget to fill in this. Press submit with your question, whatever, and I get back to you, no issue. Login, that's once you're a subscriber, of course, you use that. Now I want to go back to the home page, run down a bit. I have written here a few things that you might like to take a look at. Is access to my YouTube channel. There is a few things that I collected, what people said about my service, and I guess over the years I have received many more. It's just a question that I didn't sort of pay attention to collect everything here, and that's where I want to attract your attention to. That is the trial for the daily videos, which is $9.99. After 1 week, you like what you see, you don't do anything, you just continue it. The program will take you on to the daily videos. It's $79 per month. And it gives you a video every day except Sundays, lengthy comprehensive Saturday video like the one I've recorded today, access to archive videos, request specific information regarding a market. Yes, I will relate to your question, no problem. And then you press on subscribe here if that is your choice. Trial for weekend videos, yes, 2-week trial. That gives you long comprehensive Saturday video, access to archive videos, occasional midweek bonus video. Yes, I do often insert as a bonus a midweek video just to keep you on track. Yes, because sometimes after 2 days the market, especially if you are focused on short-term trading, after 2 days, 2-3 days, the market really can take completely different direction. Lots of options can open up in just 2 days. Okay, so as you can see, it's special promotional offer, 50% off normal price, open only to first-time subscribers. And let's suppose you choose this one. There is no VAT to pay even if you are from Europe. There is now a new regime, so no VAT whether you are from Europe or whether you are from the States, Australia. No matter where you are, that's the price. There is no any addition to that what you see here. Suppose you come here to in daily service subscribe here, special offer. You need to read that, okay, and you like what you see, you click here. It takes you to PayPal. That's where I chose you the you have to fill in this. You go through the process, you pay it, it takes you back. It takes you back to my website, okay, that's my official name, so don't be surprised, it's not under Wave Mastery, it's just my name, okay. So it takes you back, after you pay, it takes you back to the website to fill in your profile, yes, select your login, and essentially gives you access. Remember, when you come to the page and if you don't see anything, you have to click on use subscription. You will see, if you subscribe to daily service video, you just click on that, you will see the link to the most recent video. If you subscribe to the weekend service, you do the same, you get the link to the freshest updated video. So that's essentially it. Please don't hesitate if you have any questions. I'll be glad to answer your questions, to help you. You can find me through here or through here, okay. I would love to hear from you, would love to see you visiting my website. Wish you the best of luck for the coming week, great trading, and hope to see you soon. Bye now.